This is Neil Kohoff, host of the Neil Kohoff Rock Show on YouTube. The channel is called Bobby Hutch 1000. Personal friend of mine hosting me on my own YouTube show. You may recall me from many Battle of the Bands concerts and competitions in Detroit, Brooklyn, Manhattan, New York, Nashville, Tennessee, and elsewhere. I am on the road today, as you can see. This is a special edition of the Neil Kohoff Rock Show. I'm on the road to beat the snow. I'm up in Michigan. I'm heading to Detroit from Kalamazoo, where it's going to be snowing 6 to 10 inches in the next few hours. But it's only going to snow 3 to 6 inches in Detroit. So I'm heading over there. I'm going to see some family, some friends, a guitar expert, some Battle of the Bands business happening, etc. Anyway, I'm going to be talking today to a special guest I've got hooked up on a phone link. Let me see if I've got them now. Hold on a second. Don't try this at home, kids. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see if they're there. I'm going to be talking to today about a special project with Rachel Hutcheson. She's an author. She's got a book, 2 books. They're both about the Black Sheep Rebel Girl, and she has a special project for the new year. Are you there, Rachel? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you, Neil.
Excellent. Okay, so tell me about your books. You have a book. Your first book was called Black Sheep Rebel Girl, and it has a subtitle, right?
That's right. It's called The Almost True Tales, Thoughts and Observations of the Lifelong Black Sheep Rebel Girl.
That book is hilarious.
Thank you.
And you have a second book as well. What's that one called?
That's called The Black Sheep Rebel Girl Rises Again.
Okay, excellent.
Are those your windshield wipers I keep hearing?
Yeah, that's what that is. It's rain turning to snow here on the road in Michigan. You're in Nashville, Tennessee, right?
That's right.
Okay, well, excellent. How are things down in Nashville? How's the weather?
Oh, beautiful weather. It's been in the 60s and 70s.
Holy jumping, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to go down to like 55 or something, but
whoa.
55 high. But it's been really nice and warm.
Wow, that's a lot warmer than up here.
Yep.
Okay, so you have written these books which are hilarious, and you can get them on Amazon.
That's right.
Black Sheep Rebel Girl. You can get them, I know, via Kindle. I have them on Kindle. And you can get them paperback. I have a paperback too.
That's right. You can also buy them straight from me.
Okay, cool. Now, you've got a project you're going to be doing this year, which when audience members, when she told me this, I thought, this thing is really cool. Tell me about it. What's your project?
I don't know exactly if this is going to be the final name on it, but my idea is it's called Good Wishes for the World. Good Wishes for the World Project.
Good Wishes for the World Project. Okay. What's it all about?
Well, I just looked around and I thought there's a lot of, people have some ideas that are kind of negative, and I thought, well, well, it's not that the ideas are negative, it's that the world is a little bit more negative than it seems pretty negative right now, right?
Way negative.
And I thought, well, negativity has a certain power, but positivity has a much more powerful power, and so I just want to put positivity out to the world, and I think people are good, and people wish good things for the world. We've had a hard time the last couple years, and I just want to put a lot of positivity out to the world, and so I'm collecting people's good wishes or positive thoughts for the world, and people are just sending me, one line, or some people are sending me a paragraph of what they wish for the world, and I'm collecting them for certain things I want to do, which would bring more, happiness to all people, and good thoughts for the, good thoughts going out into the world, lift it up, like helium.
Yeah, so you're going to be, so maybe a book?
Maybe a book, maybe some stuff with video, also
A performance?
Perhaps a performance, yeah. And what's really cool about having, no two people think the same. People have their own thoughts about the world.
I have to disagree with you. There's the Kardashians.
Oh, true, Neil. True.
All right, continue.
Well, it's really beautiful to read what people think or wish for others. You can't even, people who aren't writers, people who don't consider themselves a writer, are sending me the most beautiful things and saying such wonderful things about people and the world.
That's amazing. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to have my cameraman focus the camera over here on, look over here. This is an Indian casino. Firekeepers Casino. Those are two gigantic hotels. And then they got the solar power. And then, now today is New Year's Day. Look at all those cars of people in the casino today, New Year's Day. I mean, obviously people are looking for something to do, and I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world to go to the casino, but I doubt they're making very many great wishes in there, other than they wish they wouldn't go broke.
Yeah, true that.
So, okay, so now, wishes, good wishes. So this is sort of like people could make a New Year's resolution or something they hope for, but it's for the world.
For the world,
not
for
just
all
for
people.
their pocketbook or their mother or father, for everybody.
Yeah, this is more of I suppose you could say it's more of a spiritual wish,
Yeah.
I think most people wish for, happiness, for goodness, for the world to be a place that is much easier for all people to live in and to be much more fun. Healthy, happy, productive, whatever people's wishes, whatever people's wishes for people. I think everyone would like to see all the future generations have a wonderful place to be, a wonderful world, and just whatever it is for people, just whatever it is that they wish for the world, I want to hear it, and I'd like to share it with others. That's my whole goal for the project. I'm going to share these thoughts with others with the hopes to lift them up and to lift up the world, because I'm one person, and I thought, sometimes things can be so overwhelming. You're like, what can I do about it? I don't know what I can do about the world. I don't know what I can do, right? And then I decided, well, I want to do something, and I'm a pretty positive person, and I thought, well, I want to get other people's positivity together, build more power with that positivity, and share it with as many people as thousands, millions of people, and bring a smile to people's faces and make them feel like there is hope, there is goodness, and that we are heading towards something. We can turn the ship in a direction that we are very happy to be going.
That's really cool. That's really cool. You know, what you're saying, it's making me think about, whatever you feel about what's been happening the last few years, no matter what way you think about it, one thing that's undeniable is it's affecting people badly.
That's right. I had somebody call me on the phone the other day, and they just said they just feel so sad, and they said they were like, they weren't feeling very happy about the world, right? And they were feeling sad in the world. And this is not the feeling. We live in a miracle. That we exist at all is completely unbelievable. It's hard to step back sometimes and see it, but when you think about we exist on a planet, I write a lot about this sort of stuff because I feel that for me, the world is quite a wonder. And I just like to bring those ideas to people because I think when you look at the miraculousness of where we are and that we existed all together in this time, this is just, life is beautiful, and I want to make it beautiful for people.
Wow, you hear that, everybody? That's great. Incredible. Well, I wish you luck with this. Now, how people can, now, if you're, follow me on YouTube, if you get my TikTok, if you get my texts, if you get my emails, and you hear this, you could respond to me, and I'll pass these wishes along to Rachel. But how else can they reach you directly with these good wishes?
They can send their good wishes, and I don't want them to think it doesn't have to be any, it doesn't have to be a ton of thought put into it. They can write one line.
Yeah.
But they can send it to Rachel, Rachel. This is a long email. Rachel at Rachel Hutcheson Writer. So Rachel at RachelHutcheson Writer, WRITER at gmail.com. No, that's not right. No.
All right.
No, it's Rachel at RachelHutchesonWriter.com.
Okay. Rachel at RachelHutchesonWriter.com.
That's right. I was confusing it with my other email.
Okay, good. And, okay, excellent.
I hope people send stuff. I'm collecting thousands and thousands. Can you imagine, when you read something positive or some good news and it makes you feel so good, can you imagine seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of them?
It'd be like going to a rock concert every day.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, well, thank you for coming on the show today. I'm heading up into the fog now. As you can see, cameraman pan. Okay, so we're getting into the heavy weather.
Thanks for having me, Neil.
Thank you,
I love your show. I followed you for years.
Oh, thank you. And good luck with your Best Wishes project, and we'll check in to see how it's going sometime in the future.
Sounds good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, now, cameraman, okay, so that was cool, huh? All right, so thank you for tuning in to the Neil Kohoff Rock Show. Upcoming rock shows will be some in Detroit, some in Nashville. I've got a country rock one coming up that's going to be very cool with a very cool guest. And anyway, arrivederci.